Hey, it's LSF here today. Welcome back to the channel. Before we start today, I want to be clear. This isn't a hit piece on any one brand. Whether you drive a gas car or a high-tech EV, we all want the same thing. To know how we get out in an emergency. But as cars get more advanced, something as simple as a door handle becomes a computer. We traded mechanical cables for sensors, and right now, in late 2025, investigators are raising the alarm. A massive report just revealed that at least 15 people have died in recent years because they were trapped in a vehicle with a dead electronic handle. Today, we're going to deep dive into the invisible handle problem. We'll look at brands that are hiding your exits and the ones that are doing it right, and why the world's biggest car market just banned these designs entirely. Here is the technical reality. Modern cars use a small 12-volt battery to run the door locks. In a crash, the battery is often the first thing that gets crushed. When that happens, your push to exit button, which is just an electronic switch, stops talking to the door. In a Tesla, for example, the front seats have a manual lever, but it's not labeled, and Tesla actually warns you not to use it normally because it might damage the window trim. But the real concern is the back seat. In the Model Y, the emergency exit is literally hidden under the carpet lining of the door pocket. If you're an Uber passenger or a child, you are trapped in a puzzle. This is exactly what the NHTSA is currently investigating. Why are life-saving exits being hidden under floor mats? Under NHTSA investigation PE 25010, regulators are looking at over 170,000 Model Ys because parents couldn't get their kids out from the back when the power died. And just this week, they've expanded the probe under defect partition DP25002 to include the Model 3 because these exits are not intuitive to find in a fire. If you're in a Tesla, your survival depends on knowing exactly which model you're sitting in because the exits are hidden in different places for every single one. Let's do a quick emergency manual for every model on the road right now. The Model 3 and the Model Y. In the front, it's a simple pull the mechanical lever in the front of your window switches. But in the back, on the newer 2024 and 2025 models, you have to find a small slot at the bottom of the door pocket, lift a cover, and pull the cable. If you have an older Model 3, there is no rear manual release at all. You will have to climb into the front or break a window. So think of it, if there is fire that's burning in the front, and are you going to go to the front seats and get out? If you could get out. This is one of the bigger problems of older Model 3s. The older Model Y, 2020 to 2024, all you do from the front is pull up the manual door release located in the front of the window switches. And in the rear, similar to the current model, you remove the mat from the bottom of the rear door pocket, then you press the red tab to remove the access door, then you pull the mechanical release cable forward. That's 3 steps to do that. That seems to be a lot for an emergency situation. And what's scary is not all Model Y vehicles are equipped with manual releases for the rear doors in this time frame. So I highly suggest Model Y owners from 2020 to 2024 check if you even have a manual release for the rear doors. The Model S. The front door have a manual release under the armrest, but the back door is a total secret. The cables are hidden under the seat cushion. You have to reach under the edge of the rear seat, pull back the carpet, and find the mechanical pull tab. Imagine trying to do that while the cabin is full of smoke. Isn't that hard? The 2012 to 2020 Model S. The Model S, when there's no electrical power, the front doors open as usual using the interior door handles. But then the rear doors, you fold back the edge of the carpet below the rear seats to expose the mechanical release cable. You pull the mechanical release cable towards the center of the vehicle, and that will open up the door. Then we come with the Model X. The front door handle of the current Model X is the same as the Model S, manual release under the armrest. But the Falcon wing doors in the back, you have to remove the speaker grille from the door panel to find the hidden cable that you pull down and forward. You don't need a tool to remove the speaker grille. The speaker cover is held up with clips onto the door. But in an emergency situation, the less steps to open the door, the better. I would highly suggest Model X owners to try them out yourself to ensure that you're familiar on how to get out. But again, folks who typically sit in the rear seat might not be the owners. It could be the friends, the guests of the owner who's driving the car. Unless those folks are owners of a Model X, they might not know what to do. The 2015 to 2020 Model X, there's no electrical power in the front, so you just use the door handle. And for the rear doors, similar to the current Model X, you remove the speaker grille, you pull the mechanical release cable down and towards the front of the vehicle, the latch will release, and then you manually lift up the door. And then when you look at the Cybertruck, like the Model Y, you have to go to the rear door's mat pocket, rip out the rubber mat at the bottom, and pull the cable forward. This is exactly what the US government is investigating right now under the NHTSA investigation, with the PE 25010 and the defect petition DP 25002. They are literally asking, why are life-saving exits being hidden under carpets and speaker grills? You would think other brands learn from Tesla's mistake, but Rivian actually went backwards. If you own a pre-2025 Rivian, you're safe. Those models have fully mechanical handles, no electronics, no tricks, just a handle that works. But for the 2025 and 2026 Gen 2 models, Rivian switched to electronic buttons. In the front, you still have a manual lever. Great. But in the back, it's a disaster. To get out of the back of a new Rivian without power, the manual tells you to remove the door trim panel. Think about that. If there's a fire, you don't have pry tools. Your kids definitely don't have the strength to rip a car door apart. It's gotten so bad that there was a recent viral post titled, "My kids are definitely dead in an emergency," showing a father failing to even find the cable after breaking his own trim. Owners are now resorting to DIY surgery, attaching a cord and zip ties to the hidden cable just so that their child have a chance. When you have to use home office supplies to make a $100,000 SUV safe, the design has failed. For exclusive updates on my NX450H Plus ownership and DM me, follow me on Instagram at LSFT videos. Also, you can check the description below for a 10% discount code for FitCamX Dashcam and links to the products I use on my Amazon storefront. Don't forget to like and subscribe to help the algorithms. And now let's get back to the video. It's not just about getting out, it's about rescuers getting in. On a Tesla, the handle stays retract when the power dies. Rescuers have to jumpstart a wire hidden in the bumper just to pop out the hood. And on a new Rivian, those flush handles are locked shut. Rescuers are forced to smash the window, but many new EVs use laminated glass that doesn't break easily. You are effectively trapped in a vault for first responders that can't open. Rivian does say that in case of a crash, the doors will automatically unlock, but we really don't know until it does occur. Now let's look at the brand that I own, and that's Lexus. As an owner of a new NX, I can tell you that Lexus solved this with common sense. They use the e-Latch, which is also electronic. You press the button to get out. But Lexus designers designed it for human panic. If the power dies, you don't have to go hunting for cables under the floor mats or behind speakers, you just have to pull the handle twice. The first pull unlatches the safety mechanism, and the second pull opens the door mechanically. If a button doesn't work, you naturally will pull the handle. Lexus put emergency exit exactly where your hand already is. It takes 2 seconds. In a Tesla, finding the rear cable can take 2 minutes, and in a fire, those 118 seconds are everything. But I have to be honest, even this system isn't bulletproof. As an owner, I've heard many people talking about who felt stuck because the car didn't have power. They had no idea that the double pull even exists. Even worse, Lexus just launched service campaign LB3 because these handles were freezing shut in cold weather, requiring a $2,000+ repair if you didn't have warranty. Some owners even say that the manual pull is too stiff for a child or elderly person to pull in a panic. It proves that while the double pull is smarter than the hidden cable, it still requires you to know the trick before the accident happens. Some would say that the hidden handles are for aerodynamics, but look at the Lexus LC500. It also has a flush invisible handle, but it also has a hidden mechanical keyhole on the outside for rescuers who get you out without power. Other brands are following this lead. Porsche, Hyundai also have flush handles, but they also have a heavy pull or push to pop manual override. These brands prove that you can have a futuristic car without hiding the exits. They aren't asking you to be a technician under pressure. They are keeping the exit exactly where they expect it to be. Even in my Lexus NX, I've realized something. We need to treat our cars like airplanes. Every time I have a new passenger, I give them like a 5-second safety briefing on how to use the e-Latch system and where the manual override is. If you own a Tesla, Lexus, Rivian, or any car brands that actually use electronic door handles, you will probably have to do this. Your passengers haven't read the manual, and if you're a ride-hailing service driver like an Uber or a Lyft, this is critical. You are driving a car where the doors are essentially a puzzle. You should have a small sticker or a sign in the back seat pointing to the emergency latch. Don't wait for an accident to try and explain how to open the door. If you're an Uber passenger and you don't see a sign, ask the driver, "How do I get out of this car if the power dies?" It's not being rude, it's actually just being prepared. Because of all these issues, China has officially banned electronic-only retractable handles starting in 2027. They are forcing car companies to go back to the basics. Until then, protect yourself. Do your own dry run. If you're a Tesla owner, get the bright red emergency pull tabs for the back seat. Keep a window breaker tool in your center console. Technology should serve us and not trap us. Stay safe and let me know in the comments. Do you brief your passengers before you take off? Have you checked your rear door manual release today? And do you know how to get out if there is no power? Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe for more tech safety deep dives. I hope that you found that this video was informative, and until next video, drive safely. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please comment, like, share this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon to get notified when new videos are posted. And if you'd like to support this channel, you can provide me a super thanks. And until next time, cheers.